Hey guys, and welcome to my very first crochet tutorial. I'm super excited and super nervous at the same time, but I'm going to show you how to make a super easy crochet scarf. It's going to be an eternity scarf. It's going to be warm and fuzzy and all that good stuff. What you will need is a skein of yarn. I chose the Bernette blanket yarn because I want a thick and fuzzy scarf, and because I chose that, I'm using a very big hook, and that's a Q hook. And the last thing you're going to need are scissors. Very simple. Easy pattern, you guys. I'm telling you, it's super easy. Now, the first thing you do in starting any type of crochet project, you have to know how to chain, which is the foundation of every project that you do. So the first thing you do in creating your chain is a slip knot. So what I like to do is place my yarn over my hook. I'm going to take the shorter end and just wrap it around the longer end, and then I'm wrapping the longer end around my hook and pulling it through. And then I'm just tucking to secure it. Basically, that is going to create your slip knot. Now, there's so many ways to do it. To me, this is the easiest way. If you're having a hard time seeing how I did it, all you have to do throughout this video is just to rewind, and it'll help you out. So, once you got your slip knot ready, you are going to chain. I am chaining 56 for this project. So that's 1, that's 2. For chain, again, forgive me, this is my first time, so I gotta stay in the actual focus of the lens. You're going to yarn over, pull through. Yarn over your hook and pull it through. Yarn over your hook and pull it through. Yarn over your hook and pull it through. And you're going to do that 56 times. If 56 seems too much for you, it's too big, just make sure it's an even number and you can tailor it to your liking. Now, you see that I am using both hands when I crochet. This is going to be really essential in keeping your pattern straight, so especially when you're starting with your foundation. So that's just what I do. Again, this is a hobby of mine and it's not my profession. But once you're all done, you want to make sure that your chain is straight. The front of your chain is going to look like a braid. The back of your chain is like the underside of a braid. You'll see those little lumps in between. Very simple to tell and easy to tell the difference. And you want to make sure that it is flat and it's not twisted, because it's going to be very essential in making your eternity scarf, because we're not going to sew it up at the end. We're going to work in rounds. So that just means we're going to connect our stitching at the end of each row. Believe me, it's simple. Just watch. So once you're done, you make sure that it's flat. You're going to take your hook, you're going to insert it into the very first chain that you made. And I'm just moving the tail out the way. You're going to have 2 hoops or loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over, and you're going to make sure to pull both of those hoops or loops through, and that's it. It's connected. Once you have it connected, you are going to chain 2. 1, 2. Once you've done your 2 chains, we're going to go ahead and start with our pattern. The pattern is super easy and super simple. I wanted to do something where you did not have to think about it. You're just going to go with the flow. Once you get it, it will be a no-brainer. So we're doing a double crochet all the way around. Okay guys, so once you have that done, your chains, we're going to go into the second chain from the hook. And it's going to be so simple. We are double crocheting throughout the whole thing. And to double crochet, you're going to yarn over, put your hook through the chain. You're going to yarn over again, pull the first loop through. That leaves you with 3. Yarn over again, and you're going to pull all 3. Yarn over, insert it into the next chain. Yarn over, pull 1 through. Yarn over, pull all 3. Yarn over, go through the next chain. I'm just making sure that I have the right chain. It's very bulky yarn, so I want to make sure that I don't mess up, especially on this row. Put it through the chain, yarn over, pull 1 through, yarn over, pull 3. I work pretty fast, so I have to remember that this is a tutorial, so let's slow it down. Yarn over, put it through the next chain. Yarn over, pull the first one through, yarn over, and pull all 3 through. Yarn over, go into the next chain. Yarn over, pull through the first. Yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. I'm getting a little tangled here. And so far, this is what your pattern is going to look like. It's very simple. It's going to be very cute, even more so since it's a colored, or since it's a colored yarn. It's already pre-dyed. Yarn over, put it through the next chain. Still making sure that everything is straight. Pull through, yarn over, and pull through all 3. The best thing to do, or the easiest thing for you all, may be to do a solid color. It may be easier for you starting. So now we have come to the end of our first row. I want to show you guys how we're going to connect it. The same way we did when we connected the chain is how we're going to connect our rows. So you just want to make sure that everything is flat, that you're going to connect the loop into the beginning of that chain. This yellow loop into the beginning of that pink chain. That's what we're going to do. And again, I'm just making sure that everything is straight. I'm inserting my hook and I'm going to go right into the top. I'm making sure that there's no empty chain there. Everything is full. And I'm going right into the undercarriage of that. I'm yarning over. And I'm just going to pull through both loops. And it is now connected. Okay. And as you can see, everything is flat, it's working, it's nothing twisted up. So we are going to then continue. Every row we are going to chain 2. So we're going to go yarn over, pull through 2 times. Now we're going to go into the next chain from the hook. Now this time we are going under the entire chain. So we're not going into the back loop, we're going into the entire chain. This is your back loop. We don't want to do that. We want to go into the entire chain. Okay? Not the back, but the entire thing. So we're going to yarn over and we're going to go through. Yarn over, pull through all 3. Sorry I'm out of the focus again, but just be patient. Yarn over. Trying to get myself together. Go underneath. I'm just going to show you guys up close. Make sure you go under those 2. There's 2 on there, but it's still the undercarriage of the 1 chain. Yarn over and then pull through all 3. So I am at the end of the second row. And the same way we connected the first, we're going to connect the second, and so on and so forth. So I'm going to go ahead and insert my hook underneath the first chain in that, yarn over and pull through both loops, and we are connected and ready to go on to row 3. Chain 2. And second one from the loop and go. And guys, we're going to continue this all the way around. I am done with mine. It all depends on how wide you want it, how many rows you're going to do. I did a total of 12 rows. I have a big neck, so it's actually for someone else, but it's going to work out. Again, 12 rows. You can tailor it to how you want it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just finishing up my last row. So yarning over, pulling through, then pulling through all 3. Okay. So now I'm at the end of my last row, and I'm going to connect it like I did the other rows. I'm going to simply insert the hook right into the beginning of the chain. I'm going to yarn over, and I'm going to pull it through. Now my final row actually will be a single crochet. I'm not going to chain 2. I'm just going to insert my hook underneath the undercarriage like we did before, yarn over, and pull through both. Insert my hook, yarn over, pull through both. Insert the hook, pull through both. Insert the hook, and pull through both. Now I did say yarn over. As you can see, the way that I'm holding my yarn, it's already over, so I'm not actually lifting it up and over. So it's just the way that I've been doing it for years and how I hold my yarn. You may have to actually yarn over. So although it looks like I'm not, my yarn is going over. Okay, so you're going to insert, yarn over, and pull it through. Again, I crochet with both hands. I like to make sure that it keeps my pieces straight. So, and that's what it does. So now that I'm at the end, I'm going to go into my last one. It's a little tight, and I'm going to pull that through. And this is where you will need your scissors. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut off just about, cut off my yarn. I'm going to leave just about 6 inches. Because what I'm going to do then is pretty much just weave that tail into the scarf, making sure that it is secured and that it will not unravel. So I'm going to pull that all the way through. Some people knot it right here. I'm not going to knot it. I'm going to start weaving it. And you weave in the opposite direction of which way you were going. So I'm going to, I don't have a crochet needle on me, so I'm just using my hook, and then you will see me alternate to my hands because this yarn in the pattern is pretty much really big. So I'm going to be able to go ahead and just get it right through. Again, this is just a way to secure your yarn to make sure that your pattern does not unravel. Someone may wash it and you don't want all the hard work you did just to fall apart or start to unravel. So I'm going to go ahead. I got a smaller hook to make it a little easier for me. Then I'm going to go ahead and, like I said, I'm going to alternate and use my hand. No particular way that I'm doing this. No every other. I'm just going through and weaving it in. And guys, once I'm done, I'm going to go ahead and just open that up and pull it through, basically creating a little slip knot around itself. And then I'm going to knot it one more time, and just to make sure that it is secure. If I can get my finger in there. And it's in there, and I'm going to tug on it. Make sure it's okay. I'm going to grab my scissors again and just cut off the excess. And then you're going to do the same thing to the other side, which is where you started. And I'm just going to weave that little tail in, and voila. Same thing, same way I did the beginning. Or if you are comfortable enough, you just want to slip knot it and cut it off, you can do that as well. I just need some security. And we're all done, guys. And this is what it looks like. I'm not really going to show you my face because it's really late in the evening. And girl, bye. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, y'all. This is so cute and cozy. I am going to show you guys how I'm going to do a matching hat. So bear with me again. This is tutorial number 1. So yeah, I'm hiding my face. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoy it. And yeah, please thumbs up if you like this video. Make sure you subscribe because I have 1,000,001 things going on this channel. Smooches, y'all. LWL. Ooh, ooh, L. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please thumbs up and subscribe.